Hey, Eric. I just got off work and I'm going to be coming home soon. What do you have ready for dinner?
Oh, hey, Sandra. I hope that you had a nice day at work today. I am actually making some quiche for us tonight.
Quiche? What is that again? Doesn't that have a lot of vegetables or something?
Yeah, it does actually. I remember you saying last week how you wanted to try eating some nicer meals, so I am trying my hand at making a quiche.
And a quiche is supposed to be fancy?
I mean, it is generally known as a pretty good-looking and nice meal as far as I know, yeah. Who knows? Maybe you can even take some good pictures of it and upload it to your Instagram or something.
Well, I guess I appreciate you making something that is going to look good on my feed. Oh yeah, one more thing that I wanted to talk to you about. I don't think that you and I should live together anymore, and I want to break up.
Wait, what? I don't understand. We've barely been living together for 3 months.
I know. And the truth is that you are a really talented chef who makes some of the most beautiful meals that have ever graced my Instagram. In fact, thanks to you, I have gotten more likes than I have in a long, long time, so you've been convenient to have around in that sense.
Sorry, I've been convenient? What is that supposed to mean?
Eric, don't you know that I hate vegetables?
Well, I know that they aren't your favorite thing in the world to eat, yes. But that is why I thought you might like them if I baked them into a quiche. Because it isn't just vegetables, you know. The quiche also has bits of bacon and even some sliced boiled egg that I decided to put in it.
You are a chef, not some dietitian, okay? Stop trying to make everything healthy and tasty. You care way too much about trying to cook balanced meals and healthy stuff, and I hate it. How am I supposed to post something like that to my Insta, huh? All my followers are going to think that I need to eat healthy or something.
But you told me that you did want to try eating healthier. So I made this quiche as a meal that would be healthy, tasty, and aesthetically pleasing. I did it all for you.
Well, why couldn't you have just made it without vegetables? That is all I want to know.
I don't really understand what it is that you are so upset about right now.
I really can't believe you. If you can't even understand this, then you're a failure both as a boyfriend and as a chef.
But I literally work as a chef at one of the nicest restaurants in town.
Whatever. I don't want to hear your excuses. I guess I will just have to go out and pick something up for myself on the way home. Anyways, I want you out of my place. Goodbye, Eric.
Hey, Eric. How's it been? Long time no see, huh? Are you off of work today? Want to go out and grab a couple of drinks with your old buddy John? Man, it really has been so long. We have so much we need to catch up on. I really want to see you if you think you can swing it. Whoa, John. I wasn't expecting to hear from you. Are you in town or something? I am, yeah. So do you think you'll have any time to see me while I am still here? Are you free? Yeah, I'm free, but Well, I'm sorry, but I just don't think that I'm the best person to talk to right now, probably. Hey, what is the matter? Is everything okay, man? Not really. To be honest, I just got kicked out of where I was living. You're kidding me! How did something like that happen? Well, I was dating this girl, Sandra, who was saying that she really wanted me to move in with her. But it only lasted about 3 months. Oh, I think I remember this girl. You and her started dating like a year ago or so, right? That's right. And last night she threw me out. She just up and kicked you out? What did you do to make her do that? Me? I didn't do anything. At least, I don't think that I did anything. Well, can you think of anything that you might have done at all to make her want to throw you out? Well, when I moved in with her, she told me that she saw a lot of potential in me and told me that she wanted me to focus on my cooking while we were together. And then while we were living together, I was helping her figure out what to eat and how to live healthier and stuff like that. So when we first started living together, I already knew that Sandra was the type of person who just hated having to eat any vegetables. Sorry, how old was this girl again? This is an adult who hates to eat their veggies. I know. So anyways, I figured that I would try and find recipes that were healthy and that she would eat. I started off by cutting the vegetables really finely so that you really wouldn't be able to see them unless you were looking for them. I hid them in the food and actually got really good and made some really nice looking healthy dishes. I thought I was doing really well until I realized that what Sandra really wanted to do was be able to eat healthy without eating any vegetables. Wait, I'm confused. Is that even possible? Not for me. So I guess I finally made enough mistakes that she decided she had had enough and threw me out of the house. All because you weren't cooking exactly what she wanted to eat every day? I know, it sounds crazy, but it's all really true. So last night I packed up all my stuff and moved it into a storage space. After that I found a place that I could park my car, fell asleep there, and now I have been spending the day looking for a new place to live. Jeez, that is so much. I'm so sorry to hear that all of that happened to you. Would you ever consider moving in with me? Are you serious? John, that is really nice of you to offer that to me, but I don't think I can just up and move states just like that. But you won't have to worry about that. What do you mean? I'm not following. Well, actually, I am moving back here. Oh, really? I had no idea. Yep. So it shouldn't be that difficult for you. Wow, that is just amazing. Where were you thinking of moving to, by the way? I'm moving to a new condo near Smith Park. You mean that new building? That place looks really fancy. You're going to be moving in there? Yeah, but don't get too excited. It's just a place on the bottom floor. I was looking into moving into a room on a higher floor, but then I thought that while I'm here, my little sister Laura might want to come over and hang out, and you know how she is. Oh, right, Laura. She is the one with the really bad fear of heights, right? I guess that makes sense then. By the way, there is something else that I would like to talk about with you, if that is all right. Yeah, of course. What is on your mind? Well, would you want to go in on this place as roommates with me? So you were really serious about moving in together? Of course I am. I was originally going to move in with another friend and we were going to split the rent, but then that friend ended up finding a job on the West Coast and had to bail. Oh, wow, I see. So you need someone to move in and pick up their portion of the rent, right? Basically, yeah. I figured that we could just split everything evenly. It would save us both money since we wouldn't be living alone and having to pay for everything by ourselves. I hope I'm not being too forward in bringing all this up after you just got kicked out. No, this is all really kind of you, and I just don't know what to say. Well, if you want, how about you come over, bring some of your stuff, and see how you like the space? Even if you don't want to move in, you should at least have a place to sleep in the meantime while you were looking up somewhere else to live. John, I really don't know what to say. Thank you so much. This really means more than you know to me. And while I'm there, if there is anything that you need from me, please just let me know, okay?
Hey, Eric! What is going on here, huh? Why have I seen you going in and out of the fancy new condo by the park? I even saw you poking around on the mailboxes in there. Don't tell me that you are actually living there now. It has only been a month since we broke up. How could you land a place like that so quickly? Hey, don't ignore my messages. Answer me right now, mister. Don't you leave me on red.
Hey, Eric. Thank you again so much for making me lunch. It was just amazing. Hey there, John. I'm just glad you liked it. I mean, the way you cooked those peppers so they were just dripping with flavor. I've never had anything like it. You know, when I was a kid, I actually used to really hate peppers. Now that I'm an adult, I've always been ambivalent about them, but these were just amazing. I'm in shock. Ah, well, I just noticed you really liked those roasted vegetables that I made the other night and made some adjustments to the recipe with the leftover peppers we had. But I guess that means my experiment was a success. You can say that again. It was just incredible. I knew you were a good cook, but I didn't realize I would be splitting my place with a 5-star gourmet cook. You know, I feel bad asking you to make a little something for my sister Sue, but she just had to try your cooking.
You have nothing to apologize for. I am just really happy to be cooking for people who really appreciate the effort. Just seeing you guys enjoy my cooking makes me happy.
Oh, Eric.
What's the matter? Did I say something wrong?
I just mean... Well, it seemed like you were probably thinking about Sandra just now. Am I right?
What? No, of course not. What are you talking about?
You're not a very good liar, you know.
No, I suppose not. But I just want to say that I have really enjoyed living with you, John. I know I'm not the best at other chores like housekeeping, so I'm just really grateful that you're willing to split work like that with me.
Oh, Eric, the pleasure has really been all mine. And you don't have to worry about that. I do live here too, after all.
Anyways, I was thinking that tonight for dinner, I would make a chicken and asparagus stew. I think you'll really like it. I hope you will, anyways.
That sounds amazing. Oh no, I can't wait to finish work and get home. Now I get to look forward to seeing you in the soup.
Ah, stop it. Okay, well, good luck finishing your work. You can do it.
Don't worry. I'll make sure that I get out right at 5. No overtime for me when I have such important things waiting for me back home. Eric, hope your day is going well. I just wanted to say thank you again so much for the delicious lunch. What did you do with these carrots?
Oh, well, I'm glad you like it. The carrots are just done in a simple glaze. Really nothing too fancy. In fact, you might have had them before served as sides in a steak place or something like that.
You're right. That's where I have seen these before. Do you think that you could show me how to cook them? They are really good.
Of course I could. I would love to cook together sometime.
Perfect. Then I'll pick up some carrots on the way home and see you this evening.
Perfect. I can't wait.
Hey, Eric. Do you think I can run something by you really quick?
Yeah, of course. What's up?
Well, do you ever check Sandra's Insta?
No, I actually have never once looked at it, if I'm being honest.
Are you serious?
But why do you ask? Did she post something there?
Well, actually, I just saw someone on Twitter talking about something she posted, but... Well, it is just really blowing up all over the place.
What is it? What did she post that is getting so much attention?
I just really think that you need to see it for yourself. It is super crazy. Also, didn't you tell me that a couple of months ago she was texting you asking if you lived in the condo?
Yeah, that's right. She was asking that, but I never did send her a response.
Probably for the best, but knowing her, she probably isn't going to let you get away with having anything nice as long as she can help it. I am just worried that she might be plotting something, especially after her last post. I would just check it out when you have the time to, okay?
Alright, I'll do that for sure. Thank you for the heads up. Eric! Hey! How have you been? I hope everything has been going alright for you. I was just curious. What do you think about moving back in with each other? I have just been doing a lot of thinking lately and realized that I really do think I need a boyfriend who is good at cooking. Plus, since you can afford to live in that nice condo, I figure that is just a bonus. I've been so happy at just the thought of getting to live with you again. Actually, just to be sure, you do still live there, right? I have no idea where you got that kind of money from, but if you are making that much right now, then surely you wouldn't mind me going over there to live with you, right? I can just imagine the view you must have from way up in the building. Just looking down on everyone. It must be magical. Well, I am glad that we were able to have this talk and that you are going to take me back.
Hi, Sandra. Long time no talk.
Oh, Eric! You read my messages.
I have read them, yes. Now, let me correct some things that you're wrong about. First of all, I live on the first floor of the building, so my view is basically the same as any other apartment building.
What, really? Okay, well, that's okay. I can live with that.
Second of all, I never, ever want to live with you again. Do you understand me?
I don't understand. What makes you say that?
I'm seeing someone else. In fact, I'm living with them, actually.
What do you mean? Who are you talking about?
The day after you kicked me out of our old place, I happened to get a message from a very dear old friend of mine who suggested splitting the condo with him.
Him?
That's right. I moved in with him to cut down on my living costs initially. But the more time we spent together talking and cooking and getting to know each other, well, something just clicked.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Quit being such a drama queen. You're not seriously telling me you've switched teams.
I don't see any reason to put a label on it.
Whatever. You've had your fun. Now ditch the chump and let me move in.
Yeah, that is not going to happen. It couldn't even happen if I wanted it to.
But why not?
Well, for one, the lease is under his name.
Oh, well. What does that mean?
It means that if I wanted to stop living with him, that I would have to be the one to move out.
Oh, no. Well, that's not good.
Oh, by the way, I heard about your little Insta fiasco.
What are you talking about?
You have got to be one of the worst chefs that I have ever seen. And don't think I didn't notice how you were captioning all of the pictures of the food I made as if you made them. But after you and I broke up, you had to post some kind of content and so just ordered out from a fancy restaurant, tried to plate it nicely at your own place and uploaded it like that. Obviously, people started to notice that you were just posting food from restaurants, though. And then you started to take some real heat from all the other big cooking accounts.
But I didn't know that you even looked at Instagram.
You're right. Normally I never do. But my boyfriend told me that he saw something about it on Twitter and suggested that I take a look at it if I wanted a laugh.
You're kidding me. You mean people were even talking about me on Twitter? I didn't know anything about that.
I also know that not long after that, you decided to move out of your apartment. I know that you're looking for a new place to live. You must have remembered where I live and thought to yourself that if you could get back with me, you could have a nice new home and start posting my food as if it were yours again. I guess you must have been thinking it would be perfect if you could not only get me back for your Instagram, but upgrade your living situation while you were at it, huh?
Because it would be perfect! Well, fine then. If you and I can't live in that condo, I can accept that. But it doesn't mean that you and I can't live together at all, right? Surely we can find some place to move into. I finally moved out of my apartment because I thought that we would be able to move in together.
Well, you thought wrong.
Please, can't we just get back together?
That isn't going to happen.
But why not? Why can't we just go back to how things used to be? Don't you remember how much fun we used to have being together?
I think you were the only one who got any joy out of being together, actually.
Eric, how can you say something so cruel?
Look, I have already told you that I am seeing someone else and that we are already living together. Besides, why would I want to get back together with you? Despite all the cooking I did for you, you never once even bothered to thank me or show any appreciation, much less offered to buy any ingredients.
What are you talking about? Obviously, the person cooking should have to buy the ingredients. That just makes sense.
Wow. Do you really think that way? That is honestly just messed up. Well, the man I'm with now loves my cooking. Every day around lunchtime, he texts me saying how delicious everything was. He made me fall in love with cooking all over again. And he doesn't act like you and expect me to do all the chores around the house as well. I don't need you to live a happy life because I am already living a happy life right here.
All right, fine. You want me to say thank you more often? Is that it? Sure, if that is all it will take to make you come back, then fine. Thanks. Just make sure you don't feed me anything with vegetables in it and we should be fine.
You really haven't changed in the slightest. No, we are not getting back together.
But why not? I said thanks, didn't I? I promised to say thanks as long as you stop cooking with vegetables. How is this not a good deal?
Because I told you that I am already seeing someone else. It isn't a matter of what you can do for me.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious about all this, right?
Of course I am. I am dating someone else and I will not be breaking up with him just to get back together with you.
I can't believe this. You've got to be joking. But then, where am I supposed to live? What should I do now? My parents already said they were going to disinherit me after they found out about my Insta scandal. I don't have anywhere else I can go.
Your parents are disowning you over Insta? Wow, that is sad.
Please, you have to help me. You need to save me.
Just don't message this number anymore, okay? After that, Sandra's 15 minutes of fame extended to weeks as she became the internet's favorite punching bag. While she was searching for a new place to live, Sandra rented a room for a couple of nights at a rather fancy hotel. But only a couple days after making the reservation, sharp internet users figured out where she was staying. The full wrath of the internet came down on this hotel. In order to avoid any further bad publicity, the hotel's manager canceled Sandra's reservations and told her that she wasn't welcome there. Even her job pressured her to leave, and she had no option but to take a demotion to one of her company's branch offices way out in the country. After that, her Instagram page became filled with pastoral images overlaid by rather melodramatic poems, no doubt written or stolen by Sandra. One day, however, her post just stopped suddenly. I always assumed it was because she was unable to keep up with her phone bill and lost access to the app. But I blocked her and don't really care either way.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Mindy. What's up? You free tomorrow? Want to go to Water Tower Place? You know, down on Michigan Avenue to do a bit of shopping? Maybe we can grab lunch there or something, too. What do you think?
Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. That sounds good. But isn't Cecile going to say something about that? Is she okay with it? I don't want her to get upset again over us hanging out too much, like last time. Your wedding is so soon as well. I don't want you guys to get into an argument either, so I'm worried.
Nah, she'll be fine with it. You came back here all the way from London just to come to my wedding. Of course I want to hang out with you. Besides, you're heading back there the day after our wedding too, right? That's more of a reason to spend as much family time with you.
Yeah, I guess. As long as she doesn't have an issue with it, then I'm fine.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, then I'll pick you up at your hotel at like 10 or something. I'll call you before I leave my place.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. I knew it! I knew you were cheating on me! I had a hunch and I was right. I'm glad that I can trust my own guy instincts. Brandon, you liar! Who's that woman you were with earlier? I saw you guys together. I thought you said you were going to meet up with your sister. What happened to that? You big fat liar! Our wedding is this weekend, Brandon. This weekend! What makes you think you can do this to me? And why? I thought things were great between us. I admit I did have some pre-wedding blues, but now this just made it even worse. How can we get married like this? You're not going to get away with this. She isn't either. I'll show her not to mess with my man. She better watch out. That fat, ugly, blonde pig! Done! A round of applause to me. Now there's one less cheating slut out of the way. She deserves what she got, so there. That'll teach her not to mess with me. She thought she could walk all over me and steal my man, but lucky I'm not a pushover. She had it coming. Did you see what I did to her, Brandon? She hit the floor hard with my awesome punches. That's for sure. Man, I've got some awesome moves in me, you know. You should have seen me throw them out one by one and beating her down. She didn't even bother to fight back. She's an idiot and she's weak. Anyway, I didn't think you were into older girls. That cat was clearly older than you by, what, like 5 years at least? Were you looking for a cougar or something? What's gotten into you? I'm younger and prettier than her. I can't believe you would cheat on me with her. Hello? Are you there? Anyway, fine. I'll let you off since our wedding is just around the corner, but you better know your place. Otherwise, I'll put you in your spot like I did to her. And you better break it off with her. And promise me to never see her again. And you better buy me something real nice and expensive to make up for this. I'll think about what I want, but in the meantime, you better expect to get me something that'll cost you an arm and a leg. And let me remind you that this is all your fault. Also, speaking of money, you better give me your credit card so that you don't go around spending it on dates with your hoes. You cheated on me, and this is how you're going to make it up to me. Got it? Brandon, you better come and apologize to me and beg me to forgive you. Trust me, you don't want me mad on our wedding day, and you know what I can be like when I'm upset. You got that, Brandon? You're so annoying. Hurry up and reply to me.
Cecile, where the heck are you at right now?
Oh, finally. Now you reply. Took you long enough. And why do you want to know where I'm at?
Just tell me.
No, why should I? You haven't even said sorry to me for what you did. I'm not telling you anything until you admit to cheating on me and say you're sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? I read your text and you've totally misunderstood this whole situation. What's gotten into you? I wanted to see where you were so that we can talk in person.
Excuse me? Just because I know exactly what's going on and you're bad at hiding it, it doesn't mean I've misunderstood. I saw you. I saw you in that old shriveled cow with my own eyes. You might as well save yourself from making excuses and just admit it, Brandon.
That was my sister. It's Mindy. How can you not know that? You've met her before. I told you I was off to see her this morning when we were eating breakfast. I told you.
And that was a lousy excuse. I know what your sister looks like, okay? Don't think I've forgotten just because I've only seen her on a video call. That one time and in a few of your photos. Your sister is bigger than that woman I saw with you. She had longer hair as well. They were completely different people. You can't fool me, Brandon. I'm not an idiot.
She lost weight. I told you she transferred to London for work before, remember? She said the food there is expensive and she doesn't like a lot of the food there anyway. So she took advantage of that and decided to go on a diet. She lost like 20 pounds. That's probably why she looks different. I couldn't even recognize her when I picked her up at the airport a few days ago. Jeez, man. I told you, you should have come with me to pick her up and you would have seen her then. And it could have saved us from having this dumb argument that we're having right now. And you wouldn't have had to attack her like that.
Do you really expect me to believe that? I gave you the benefit of the doubt and let you explain yourself. But you're not even admitting to it.
Cecile.
You really think I'm that gullible, don't you? Just admit it and apologize. And you better buy me something nice before I change my mind about forgiving you. I'm trying to be the bigger person here, so you better meet me halfway.
What the hell? I haven't cheated on you. She's my sister and you've completely misunderstood. We look so alike. How can you not tell? Everyone else who knows us can.
You liar! You conniving, lying cheater! Do you really think I believe you? You think that I want to get married to a man who cheats on me?
My God, this isn't getting anywhere. Just tell me where you are. We should talk in person.
Fine. If you come here and apologize and mean it when you do, then and only then will I tell you where I am. So, do we have a deal or what?
Yes, I'll go over to you. We can talk and I'll apologize.
Good. I want it in writing too, so be prepared for that.
Fine.
I'm driving down to Target to get a few things for the house. I should be there in about 30 minutes. I'll be inside, so just meet me there if you want.
Fine. See you in a bit then.
Brandon! I don't have all day, you know. How long are you gonna make me wait here? I've done all the shopping and I'm just waiting for you in the parking lot. Let me know as soon as you get here.
Cecile, I won't be there. Things have changed and I've changed my mind too.
What? And when were you going to tell me? I've been waiting for you all that time and you didn't even tell me. Seriously, why do you keep doing this to me?
I filed a report on you now.
What?
Yep, that's right. I filed a report on you and spoke to the cops.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Do you think you can scare me like that? And do you think you can talk to me in that kind of tone? Just because we're texting instead of talking, don't think that you can talk to me like that, Brandon. I'm going to tell your sister about this, you know. Let's see what she says. So long as she can prove that she wasn't with you, then we'll see who's in the wrong here. Hi, Mindy. It's me, Cecile. I know we've only spoken once on that video call months ago, but I hope you still remember me. I'm Brandon's fiancé. This is probably my first time messaging you, so I hope that this is you and not some random person. Did I get your number right? Well, okay. I'm just going to assume that this is you and tell you what's going on. You can reply to me later. So, anyway, about Brandon, your brother. I'll cut to the chase here. I don't know if you've heard this from him or anyone else, but he's been cheating on me. I know you love him and everything, but sadly, he did. That's what happened. And he used you as an excuse to get away with it. So I thought you should know about that. He told me he was going to have lunch with you, but that was a complete lie. I know you came back here from London for our wedding, and I know you've been busy catching up with your friends and haven't seen your brother yet. But when you do see him, before the wedding, can you please talk to him about this? As women, I think we have to stick together, and I know that you can sympathize with what I'm going through. It's terrible that he used you as his scapegoat, too. If you could talk to him and let him know how much he's upset me with this, I'd really appreciate that. But just between you and me, do you want to know how I'm making him compensate for this? I'm going to make him buy me something really nice and expensive. What would you ask for if you were me? Any good suggestions? Anyway, I thought that'll teach him a lesson and I'll get something nice. It'll be a win-win situation, right? Don't you think it's a really good idea? Anyway, I've sent you so many messages, I know. But are you there? Don't you check your phone at all? Or are you just reading these texts on your lock screen? Or, OMG, are you taking your brother's side? OMG, you are reading my messages on lock screen and ignoring them on purpose, aren't you? Are you both behind all this? Mindy! You're smart enough to work overseas, and I heard you're a competent career woman. I thought you'd be smarter than that. Are you taking his side? Can you reply, please? He cheated on me, Mindy. Have you heard about him filing a report on me, too? You're not in on that, too, are you? Can you just reply already? OMG, Mindy, this is so annoying.
Jeez, Cecile. I just checked my sister's phone and saw your messages. What the heck is all this? Why did you blow up her phone like that? Cut it out. Do you have any idea what you're putting her through right now? You smashed her face and she has a concussion. She's in the friggin' hospital now. You seriously have no idea what you've done here, do you? This is serious. I'm serious.
Wow! Why are you just full of lies? Am I about to marry a pathological liar? I don't believe this.
OMG. You're crazy, Cecile. And yes, we both filed a report. We both signed it. They're gonna charge you for assault, so I hope you're happy with that. Oh, I've also told your parents about this, and I'm calling off our engagement as well. The wedding is off.
What?
I swear to God, if there was anything more I can do to make you pay for what you've done to my sister, I would. I'm done here, Cecile. We're done. Get that into your dumb head.
Wait, really? So, wait. Are you really telling me that you were having lunch with your sister the other day?
You thought I was bluffing? I kept telling you and you wouldn't listen. What the hell is wrong with you?
So, I beat up your sister, Mindy? And you said she's in hospital.
Yeah, you gave her a concussion, you idiot.
No. No. No, I didn't, Brandon. No, tell me I didn't. Brandon! My mom and dad are livid! They've locked me up in my room and I can't leave! Help me! What's going on? You still love me, don't you? I know you said all of those things earlier, but you don't mean any of it, right? I'm your fiancé! We're supposed to be getting married soon. Brandon, come on, you have to help me! Brandon! Do you really want to call off the wedding and everything else? Our entire relationship? Are you really going to throw away the 2 years of relationship that we've built? It was your sister's fault for looking so different and for not telling me about her diet or whatever. How was I supposed to know? It was an honest mistake, and I know you can see that. Come on, Brandon. Please. Don't get the police involved. Please. Please speak to my mom and dad and tell them that this is a huge misunderstanding. Let's just go back to the way things were before all of this drama happened. Yeah? OMG, they're so mad. I've never seen them this mad. Come on. Can't we just put this in the past and move on? You know how in the vows at the wedding, how they say, till death do us part? In sickness and in health? We can get over this, right? This is just something we have to overcome together. Right? Brandon! You really don't want to marry me anymore?
No. I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
Brandon! What?
Get out of my life. And stay out. Bye.
What? No, wait! Brandon! Brandon!
Hey, Mindy. How are you doing today? Can you text right now? Don't worry if you can't. I can call you.
Hey, you. Yeah, I can text. It actually hurts my head a bit if I speak on the phone, so texting is better anyway.
Okay. So your head's still hurting, huh? So, how are you doing?
Nah, my head only hurts if I'm on the phone for too long. But it's no biggie. Yeah, I'm better than yesterday, I guess. My cheeks aren't that swollen anymore and the bleeding has stopped. I probably just need a few more days till I look normal again. Thanks for taking care of me and just being by my side. You're the best brother anyone could ask for. Seriously. I'm so lucky to have you as my brother.
Of course, man. Don't mention it. I should be the one apologizing to you anyway. This is all my fault.
No, it wasn't. Don't be silly. We both know that it was Cecile and her immature way of thinking. I can't believe she jumped to conclusions like that, let alone how violent she can be.
Yeah. I obviously don't need to tell you that I called off our engagement. The wedding is off and we broke up and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wasn't going to stay with her after what she did to you, right? That'll be the dumbest thing I'll ever do. I should have known how much of a cow she was well before all of this happened. I was about to get married and be doomed for life. You saved me from that too, Mindy.
Well, I suppose. I don't think any of us saw that coming. Who would have known that she had a violent streak, right?
Yeah. I mean, she'd punch me before and throw things when she wants to throw a tantrum, but I can always take it. But attacking my family? That's different. That's not cool.
Yeah. But what about the charges? Are you going to drop them?
Nah. I spoke to Mom and Dad about it and they refused to let it go as well. They think it'll teach her a lesson and I agree. We've already filed the charges anyway, so there's no going back now. Apparently, she'll have a Class A misdemeanor battery charge on her. I think, if I'm not wrong, they said that was like 9 months of jail time and a $10,000 fine.
Wow, 9 months.
Yeah. She deserves it, though.
Yeah, and wow, $10,000 in fines.
Yeah. Plus she's going to have to pay for the cancellation charges for the wedding. She has to pay 90% of the full amount, since we canceled it 3 days before the actual wedding. But with that, we spoke to her parents and they said they'll shoulder that for her. So, I guess she still owes them money instead.
Wow. That sounds like a lot of money that Cecile's going to have to pay back.
Yeah. Well, that's her problem now.
At least her parents are understanding enough.
Yeah, but that's the least they can do, right? Oh yeah, I also put a restraining order against her, just in case she tries to come near either of us again.
Wow, you really did go all out, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. Anything to protect my family.
So I guess we can start to move on properly then.
Yeah. Well, I think we can, but I'm not going to let my guard down just yet.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never know what she'll do next.
Right, yeah, I suppose.
By the way, when were you going back to London again? I know you had to cancel your flight to stay in the hospital and everything. Have you bought your ticket back to London already?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Dad helped me find another ticket, so that's done. And I decided to stay here for another week, actually. I got approval from the company to work remotely from here as well, which was nice of them.
Oh, cool. That's great news. Let's hang out more before you go back to London then.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's go to that pizza joint. What was the name again? Remember you mentioned it the other day?
Oh, Happy Camper Pizza?
Yeah, that's the one.
Are you sure you don't want to go anywhere fancier? It's on me, sis. So you just name it and I'll book it for us.
No. I'm okay with Happy Camper Pizza. I just want to have lunch in a nice, casual restaurant so I can just chill. I'd feel so awkward and out of place in a high-end restaurant looking like this anyway. People would be staring at me with my bandages, etc.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. Maybe we can shop around or watch a movie after that or something.
Hey! Sounds fun.
A few days after that text conversation with my sister, Cecile's parents apologized to all of us, including my sister and Mom and Dad, in person. They told us that Cecile was already doing jail time and being obedient and complying, as she should be. They told us that once Cecile comes out of jail, she would have to work hard day and night to pay back every single penny that she owed them for the wedding. Not long after that, we read this quote that said, "We are effectively destroying ourselves by violence masquerading as love." That made me think of Cecile, and I thought that perhaps that was her way of showing her love for me. But I also realized that that's the kind of twisted love I don't ever want to get involved in. Not at the cost of hurting my family. And next time I meet a girl, I'll make sure to have my sister vet her so that this kind of incident would never repeat itself. I'm glad that I left that relationship and can start over again with someone nicer. Wish me luck.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one. Hey, Linda. Can you finish off this quarterly sales report that I'm working on? I need to start getting ready to go to that welcome party that everyone's going to. You see, since I'm the star of the event, I need to make sure I look my best. FYI, the report is due first thing tomorrow morning. Great, thanks.
Stacy, hi. Sorry, but I'm about to leave the office. I'm done for the day. Sorry about that.
Excuse me? Are you disobeying me? You're working here part-time, aren't you? Why don't you work an extra hour or two and get more money in your pocket? Don't you need the money? I bet you do. Must be tough to earn a living on just hourly wages, huh?
Stacy, sorry, I think you've got it wrong again. Like I told you a million times before, I'm not working here part-time. I'm just working shorter hours because I have to take care of my son.
Okay, whatever. That's just bogus. You don't have to lie to me.
But I'm in a perfectly legitimate position here, just like you.
Not again with your bozo claims. Well, listen, I'm doing you a favor here, okay? I'm giving you more hours to work. In other words, I'm giving you money. So just do me a favor and accept it, will you?
I'm leaving now. Bye.
What?
By the way, I'll be showing up to the party a bit later than everyone else tonight. I need to pick my son up from his daycare and then take him to my parents' house.
Wait, hold on. You're coming? Why would you come? I thought this was only for people in management who want to get to know the newbies. Seriously, what do you have to do with any of what's going to go on tonight? Who even invited you? Jeez.
Look, I really need to get going. See you later, then.
OMG! Are you really here? Right now? I thought you would have taken the hint after what I said to you. Why didn't you turn around and take your silly behind home? And why, out of all people, are you always talking to the boss? See? I can see from here, Linda. You're sitting next to him, right up in his face again, talking about God knows what. Stop sitting next to him and go and talk to somebody else. Seriously, why is it always you? Don't think I don't know what's going on, Linda. I know you guys eat lunch together almost every day. Heck, I've even seen you both come to the office at the same time in the mornings. You're not sleeping with him, are you? Aren't you supposed to be married with kids? Are you sure you know what you're doing? If I were going to be cheating on my husband, I'd at least hide my tracks better. And just because he's single, it doesn't mean you can get serious with him, you know? In fact, does he even know who you are? I'm sure that if he were to get to know me, he would get rid of you in a second. I mean, look at me. I'm here full time. I'm young and juicy. I'm pretty. I'm basically everything that you're not. So back off and leave him alone. Oh? Where are you going now? I'm still watching you, you know. Ah, the ladies' room, is it? Nice. I'm coming over. I'd better get rid of leeches like you ASAP. I can't stop laughing. It's a good thing you took your bag and coat with you to the toilets. You just made it way easier for me. You're such an airhead, Linda. Now there's no reason for you to go back to the table where everyone will be staring at you anyway. Look at the state of you. Nice one, Linda. Nice one. Just take your saggy behind back home where you belong. Leave us alone and let me enjoy my party. You're hilarious, Linda. Too funny. Too funny. I saw exactly what you look like, and I can't get that image out of my head.
Stacy, give me back my wallet.
Oh, you were quick to notice already.
When did you even steal it from me?
Steal? Wow, that's harsh, Linda. I didn't steal it. It just landed inside my bag when you were panicking back there. Remember when you took out some tissues from your bag to wipe yourself with? Well, I saw it and I had to put it into my bag. Anyway, a wallet from LV? How can you even afford that working part-time here? I never took you for a big spender. I just didn't think you deserved a high-end wallet like that. It's better off being with me, in my bag. Don't you think it's being well looked after in a better home now?
What are you rambling on about, Stacy?
Oh, and thank you for treating me to this meal here.
What? Stacy, don't you dare! Don't you even think about it! If you're thinking of using my money to pay for you, you're wrong. Come here and give me my wallet back.
Oh, don't worry, Linda. I will. I'm planning to return everything that's inside this wallet to you safe and sound. I'll give everything back. Everything but this wallet itself. This is mine now. I'll give you the wallet I'm using instead. So don't worry, we can swap. This means that you'll still have a wallet, okay? I'm not that mean. No more talks about me stealing things, okay? That's not very nice.
No, really, Stacy. Stop this nonsense. This is ridiculous. My husband gave that wallet to me for my birthday present. It's sentimental and I can't let you take it. Please return it to me now.
And do you think I'll listen to you? This party is to welcome the newbies, i.e., me. You don't even need to be here, Linda, so just leave. You're all wet and you smell bad from that toilet water. No one's going to want to talk to you, let alone sit next to you anymore. No one even cares if you're here or not anyway. Go on. Read your kid a bedtime story or something. Come on, just leave. Bye.
Ben. Hey, you've been gone for a while. I was starting to get worried. Is everything okay? No. I need some help. It's Stacy. Stacy is in... red hair, stocky woman. The new girl, Stacy? Yeah. What about her? She's crazy. She followed me into the toilets, and when I came out of the cubicle, she just went crazy. What do you mean? What did she do? She had this bucket full of dirty water and threw it all over me. I'm drenched in it from head to toe. What? No way. OMG. Are you okay? That's only half of it. When I tried to pat myself dry, she stole my wallet from my bag. What the heck? I know. I was just too focused on myself. I wasn't keeping an eye on her or my bag. I had no idea she was going to do that. Well, damn. What are you gonna do now? Want me to come over to help you out? Well, I don't know. I'm still thinking. With my wallet, she said she'll give the contents of it back to me. What? Just the contents? Yeah. She said she's keeping my wallet, but will return everything that's inside it to me tomorrow. Why just the wallet? I'm not saying she should have taken it, but why just the wallet and not what's inside? I don't know. She said she likes it. Gosh. What am I gonna do? OMG. She said she's going to pay for her meal tonight with my money, too. Oh, man. She's crazy. Right? And she doesn't even think she is. She did all of this so naturally, like she does this sort of thing all the time.
I'm telling you, she's a terrible person.
Well, I'll be damned if I find out that we're hiring the wrong people here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened during the hiring process there. Anyway, look, I don't think I can dry myself off in time and go back out there again. I have everything else with me except for my wallet. So I think I'll just go back home. That's what Linda wanted me to do anyway.
Really? I can come over there and try to help you if you want.
No, there's not much you can do. It'll be weird if you come into the ladies' toilets anyway.
Yeah, but still. I can't just not help my sister out.
No, really, it's fine. Let me head back home. I'm going back to Jack. At least I can kiss him goodnight before bed.
Yeah, alright. You do that.
Can I leave the rest to you then?
Yeah, of course.
You know what to do, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay then. Enjoy the rest of your night. Catch you later.
Yeah. Send Jack my love.
Hey, Linda! OMG! Are you being serious? Why didn't you tell me that you were the boss's sister? Hi, Stacy. I had a feeling you'd text me again soon. What? Do you remember how we had an introductory session at the beginning of your probation period here, at this company? Huh? No, I don't remember that. I saw you and spoke to you directly and told you who I am. Your department manager and a sister of the company's CEO. It's too bad that you've mishandled not only me, but your reputation here. What do you mean? Well, that's exactly what I mean. I had no idea who you were. Why were you acting like some part-timer? That's very impolite of you, Stacy, and I have my reasons. And that was... Well, we've been making efforts to improve the relationships among the employees for the last few months. I believe we informed you in a company-wide mass email before. And in order to achieve this, it was decided within the management and HR that I come and join one of the departments and work on site, so to speak. That way, I can understand what goes on at first hand. This department was one of particular concern to us at the time, and I can see why now, which is why I joined you. And so what? You thought you can just lie your way through and make me believe that you were just a part-time worker here? When you've actually been here for, what, 7 years? And so what? You think you can get off early at work just because you're the CEO's sister? How is that fair? You're just taking advantage of your status to get off of work earlier than us. This is fraud.
Stacy, I work under a completely legitimate system approved and administered by the U.S. Department of Labor.
What?
I think there's a misunderstanding here. Our company encourages and promotes a family-friendly company culture. And as part of that, we offer a flexible working arrangement provided that the necessary submissions are made and approved. I took maternity leave, and when I came back to work, I took on this flexible working arrangement. That's how I leave the office an hour earlier than most people here. That doesn't mean that I'm not working or doing any less. In fact, I try to make up for it by coming into the office early at times. But that's how it works. Please review your contract again if you'd like, Stacy.
Oh, really? Okay.
We explained this on 2 other occasions too, if you can recall. But perhaps perusing a hard copy might be better for you. Now, going back to the point, Stacy, please return my wallet.
Oh, no, but that's a really nice wallet, Linda. I want that one for myself, you see. It's so pretty. In fact, the boss, as in your brother, took it away from me, though. But I want it back. Can you get it back?
Stacy, please don't make this into an even bigger issue. I told you how much of a sentimental value that wallet holds for me. Can I ask why you are so insistent on that particular wallet?
I mean, isn't this the new LV collection?
What?
I've never seen this type of design before. Isn't this like a limited edition? Worth hundreds of dollars? Or maybe it's an exclusive wallet for limited members of the brand, right?
Oh, Stacy.
I just fell in love with it when I first saw it peeping out of your bag. Well, if you really have to know, I'll tell you where it's from, but I hope you won't get too disappointed. Okay. What do you mean? I had this bag that I adored for years, and I kept calling it my favorite bag because it was. A bag? Yes, but because I had used it so much, it deteriorated to the point where I couldn't take it out with me anymore. So my husband, being the clever guy that he is, he took it to a friend of his, who works as a leathersmith, and he redesigned it and made it into a wallet. Redesigned it? A bag into a wallet? Yeah, kind of like how you would upcycle items. So I'm sorry to say, but that's not the high-end wallet that you think it is. What? No way! Are you telling me that I took a random handmade wallet all this time? I said it was kind of like redesigning or upcycling it, dear, but yes. I mean, in a sense, it is a one-of-a-kind. You can't find a wallet like that anywhere else. So that's probably why you said you've never seen it before. In that sense, it's worth a lot, and you're right about that. But in fact, that's what it is. That's why it holds such sentimental value for me. Do you understand now? No! No! OMG, are you serious? You can't be serious. Anyway, Stacy, shouldn't you be more worried about other things rather than this wallet? What's that supposed to mean? Didn't my brother talk to you during that welcome party? I mean, we spoke. We spoke a lot, actually. There was a lot of flirting and banter going on, mainly from him, of course. That was fun. But why? I guess he forgot to mention the most important piece of news. Okay, and what's that? That you're fired, Stacy. Effective today. What? Excuse me? Me? Why the hell would I get fired, and who the hell are you to tell me that? You're not HR. Well, it's not a decision based solely on myself, of course. You and your disrespectful behavior was brought up as a concern, and we all made a unanimous decision to let you go. Of course, we, meaning the HR, the CEO, and myself. We do not tolerate actions that would harm fellow employees, and theft is certainly not condoned. You'll receive a formal notification in the next few days, so please take this as a forewarning. Are you being serious, Linda? I'm really being fired? Well, can we not fire me, please? I'll be nicer to you. I promise. Sadly, we're not able to retract our decision. This is final. You have to forgive me. Listen, I had no idea who you were. Otherwise, I would have never done this. Please, let's think this over, Linda. I have to go now. It's bedtime for my son. Are you filing a report on me now too, Linda? You can't do that to me. Take it back. You fired me already. You can't do this to me as well. Linda, I know you're reading this. Come out and talk to me like an adult, you cow. Answer my calls, you frigging manipulative witch. Don't you think for a minute that you can get away with this? We found out later on that Stacy was in fact hired through a connection that she had with one of the employees in the HR department. So we were relieved to learn that we hadn't in fact overlooked or misjudged our applicants' personalities prior to hiring them. It was simply a bad choice that the HR staff had made, who was also very apologetic once he had learned about this incident. He will receive further training so that we can ensure we hire the right people for our company. As for Stacy, she is left looking for a new job. But I gather this will be hard with a record of a 4th-degree felony with her stealing my wallet. My hope is that she'll eventually find a role that is more suited for her personality, and that she will never cause a commotion like she did with us at her new office. So, good luck to her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.